This is an ostrich, which is a theropod. What's also a theropod is this gigantic Tyrannosaurus rex. Birds never evolved to some other class of reptiles. They're still reptiles and they're still dinosaurs. They never split from that group. This means that dinosaurs never died out. In fact, the scientific definition of what a theropod is a two-legged, hollow-boned dinosaur with a strong jaw, made to crush. And many birds' beaks are made to crush, including finches and parrots, like this one. This, paired with the fact that many dinosaurs were feathered, as their fossil records show, puts birds into the theropod category. Even the velociraptor was feathered, and so were many other raptors. And the velociraptors in Jurassic Park and Jurassic World were based on other dinosaurs and weren't that accurate of the actual velociraptor. And many birds still retain dinosaur-like behaviors, especially the ostrich. An ostrich kind of does look like a dinosaur. It looks like a very specific species of dinosaur called a gallimimus. Now, both the ostrich and the gallimimus had similar habits. They both ran really fast after small prey, and they also had larger predators which targeted them. The ostrich plays the same role as the gallimimus did millions of years ago. Birds and dinosaurs share another thing in common: jaw strength. Most birds and several dinosaurs have incredibly powerful jaws. Parrots like Mango here have really strong beaks, which they use for crushing seed and nuts. They also use this very same beak to climb up trees. In fact, the largest macaws on Earth, the hyacinth macaw, uses their beak to crush coconuts, if they were given coconuts. And guess who also had really strong jaws? The T-Rex. They had the strongest jaw force ever recorded in history. But they didn't use it for crushing seeds or nuts. They used this jaw force for crushing bones of their prey. Now, a point I have to add to this is that lots of reptiles have powerful jaws. Birds and dinosaurs aren't unique with this ability. But the real question is, where do birds get their jaw strength from? And that is through evolution. They got it from the dinosaurs, and they didn't evolve it as a separate habit. And also, not all birds bite. So it kind of works like how the ostrich is resemblant to the gallimimus. The main reason for this is that most reptiles are cold-blooded while all birds are warm-blooded. And scientists suspect that some dinosaurs, maybe the small ones, used to be warm-blooded too. Wait, what does cold or warm-blooded mean? Well, that is something that most people do get confused with. This doesn't mean that they're actually cold or warm-blooded. It's more about temperature control and temperature regulation. What it actually means is that you can control the temperature in your body. Cold-blooded creatures cannot do this. Cold-blooded creatures rely on their surroundings to keep themselves warm or cold, while warm-blooded creatures can use their body heat to heat themselves or cool themselves whenever required, so they are more resilient to outdoor temperatures. And warm blood is the reason birds survived the mass extinction. When the asteroid crashed onto Earth, a lot of dust and debris blocked the sun and cooled the Earth dramatically. And the cold-blooded dinosaurs couldn't survive, but the smaller warm-blooded dinosaurs who had feathers could survive because they could heat themselves up. And that's how dinosaurs evolved into birds. So the asteroid did nothing but redirect the evolution of dinosaurs. This really begs the question on why people don't consider birds as reptiles. But it makes classifying birds easier, so I guess that's a pro. Now, I've got one last point for you. Hollow bones are a trademark feature of a lot of theropods and birds. Even the T-Rex and the gallimimus. And this was most probably because if their bones were not hollow, they'd be way too heavy, as most dinosaurs are huge. And that makes me come to this crazy conclusion that dinosaurs and birds are the very same thing. And keep that in mind the next time you see a bird flying outside your window. I've left links of where I got my information from in the description. And if you like this sort of content, consider subscribing. And I'll see you in the next video.